Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. So for today's video, I thought I'd do a little first impressions of some newer skincare products that have come around. And I know yesterday I kind of ripped on some of these brands, but I guess I'm an enabler because I want some of these brands to slow down their production, you know, do some thoughtful stuff. And you know what? I just keep supporting them. So I guess, what does that song go? If I'm the problem, you're the reason. Maybe that's it. So it's my fault. Anyway. Okay, so I've got a few new goodies. The Ordinary, the Inky list, Skinfix, Maelove, what else? P.Calm, and Isle of Paradise. But most excitingly, Topicals released a unscented version of their Faded Serum. It's a smaller size. I think it's 1 ounce. And sold out pretty quickly during their sale, Sephora, their rouge sale, which I'm not a rouge anymore. But let me just take a gander at the ingredient list. And it looks like it is the original formula. People didn't like the sulfurish scent it had, so I added fragrance. And then unfortunately, people like me stopped using it. And I'm probably one of their target audience. I mean, I've got melasma, hyperpigmentation, redness, dark spots everywhere. It's bad. And I couldn't buy it anymore because it was too scented. So now they have a unscented version, which I'm very excited about. Let me just pull it out of the box. And I'll link to these below. Let's see. Okay. It's a tiny little baby tube. And then it's got the metal thing. Then you do the little thing with the thing. The thing with the thing. Whoa. And it came out a lot. Okay. That's the one thing I dislike about foil packaging. We got a lot. And I don't even really want to use it right now. So... But it has no smell. I don't even smell the sulfur smell. So I'm just gonna, my backs of my arms and hands they're all hyperpigmented too. So there we go. No waste. No want, no waste. Okay, that's the one thing with these foil tubes. They're scary. You know what I mean? Like the explosion of them. Anyway, no smell. What else? So if you have hyperpigmentation, melasma, dark spots, any of it, this is a great product worth checking out in my opinion. I've used it a long time. And yeah, once they had fragrance, I was kind of done with it. And I've used some other goodies. The Regimen Lab Level Serum is one. That's really nice. But anyway, so I'm happy to be back. I like this smaller tube because it's nice for traveling. Although maybe they'll bring the full size back unscented. Okay, so you know what? Next up, I'm going to put my hair in a little ponytail, so I don't get the skincare all over my hair. That's never a good feeling. Okay. And I've got my dog assistant with me who never leaves my side. Ike, he's here. He won't let me close the shower curtain. Anyway, okay. So I think I'm first going to go with the Ordinary Serum. Their antioxidant Radiance Serum. I'm going to see what the texture is like. I'm going to put it to my forehead, and then we'll see where we can stick in the Inky list here. Okay. So it is thicker than their last serum. Their Growth Factor serum is pretty runny, which makes it good and bad. If it's really runny and watery, that means I can typically probably add it in my routine without having to change much else and keep all my products in it. But if it's too thick, then, you know what I mean? Then you have to pick and choose products. So if something's really watery, it's nice because then I can pretty easily add it without having to change anything else. So, yeah. And then the problem with it being watery is you lose half of it before you even get to apply it. So, okay. This one feels nice. It doesn't have any smell to it. It doesn't feel greasy, but it's not too watery. It feels nice. So, for good ingredients in here, let's see, ascorbyl glucoside, which is a vitamin C derivative. We've got EGCG, which is a good antioxidant. We've got some peptides in here, which is nice. Mushroom root, it looks like ginseng. So it looks like a nice product all the way around. I'm not exactly sure. You know, so if you'd use this, would you still use a vitamin C serum? It seems like the texture would allow me to put another serum over it, because it's not too greasy, it's not too shiny. My skin is pretty dry, but I feel like I could still use this in the morning, and I'm assuming that's what they want. Use it morning, probably morning and evening. Apply a few drops morning and evening, of course. But yeah, it feels nice, no scent, and nice matte finish. I mean, it's hard to see anything on my forehead other than the melasma, but yeah, it feels nice. So, okay. Next up is the Inky List Exosome Hydroglow Complex, which is a really nice list of ingredients in it. So let's give this a whirl. And they use, for exosomes, they use centella extract. Oh, I like this with my nails. It matches. It's like I planned that. Centella or Cica exosomes, which is becoming very popular. A lot of brands have picked up on that. So let's see. Okay. This one also feels very nice. No scent in it, which is what I like. And it soaks in pretty quickly. So I'm going to put a little bit, there we go, on my neck. Yeah, it feels pretty nice. No complaints at all here so far. Obviously, I've only used it once now, but it feels really nice. Not too, it's a little tacky, but not terribly so. And I think it's like 22 bucks, so it's not terribly expensive. I'm trying to remember if this sold out. Sephora had their sale, and a lot of things were sold out. So I actually just went to the store and picked up some of them. But yeah, so far it feels nice and hydrating, but still I think you could get away using this morning and evening, which is what they want. And exosomes are a great ingredient, worth considering adding into your routine. They've been shown to be beneficial for anti-aging and things like that. So, okay, you know what? I'll just talk about this one because I'm not going to use it in my morning routine. Isle of Paradise Self-Tanning Drops. I got medium. So it said the light version mix in 2 to 3 drops. So I figured maybe if I got medium, I could just mix in 1 drop. I don't know. That's what I'm doing. Actually, the light was sold out. So, but I believe this had no fragrance in it. So it has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, azelaic acid, vitamin E. So I just bought it because it's springtime. Maybe a little bit of a add of color might be nice. So if I can get it open. There we go. Oh, seems like it'd be easy enough. Doesn't have any smell. There's no alcohol in it. It has some beneficial ingredients in it, which is nice. I guess that's what got me. When I saw the azelaic acid, I was done. So it says face and body drops. So I think you can mix it in a drop with your moisturizer. Just be sure to wash your hands after you use it, because you don't want to wake up with orange hands, because that's a dead giveaway that you've used self-tanner. Okay. Oh, I didn't like that comment. Maelove Peptide Squad Serum. This one, I believe, oh, it's got a, oh, these are always so hard to get off the plastic. Hang on. I got my baby scissors. I'm going to see if I can get the plastic off. It's literal first impressions, so I think I got it. There we go. Okay, so it should be blue, I think. Yeah, it is. Baby blue. So, let's see. What do they say about this one? This one is a copper peptide serum. It also contains Matrixyl 3000, arginine, which is wonderful, turmeric green tea, alcohol, denatured alcohol is the last ingredient, bisabolol, witch hazel, eggplant, madecassicide, gardenia florida extract, which is technically a fragrance ingredient, but for most people it's not a problem, but I don't really smell anything. So, anyway, you know what, I'll just layer a layer on. But it's super nice. Yeah, I like it. It feels really nice and silky on my skin. So it is on the pricier side. I think it was like 50 bucks or so. But if you watch like gmadeals.com, that website, sometimes they'll have brands like Maelove for like half off. So it might be worth checking out if you're interested. gmadeals.com. Okay, now I'm going to put on the Skinfix Moisturizer, which is their new Barrier Balancing Water Cream. So they have 3 moisturizers. I know I have their thickest version right here, which is the one I love. And this is their newest version. And then they have an oily skin version, which is probably on my table in my bedroom, but I'm not going to go get it right now because I'm just talking about this one. So this is their newest one. And it has niacinamide, zinc PCA, green tea, some prebiotics, squalane. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like this one is going to be friendly for very dry or very oily skin, as well as breakout prone skin and visible pores. So it says we're refreshing, lightweight, balancing moisturizer for combination oily skin, balances intense hydration with an acne-safe, non-pore clogging formula. And I love the packaging. They've done a really nice job. Okay, prime the pump. I always got to prime the pump. I always say that with Lincoln. You got to prime the pump to get him to eat. So you have to give him a treat to get him to eat. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this one's nice and lightweight. I could see how this would be a nice one for summer. But it feels really nice. I mean, I definitely have dry skin. Their dry skin moisturizer definitely suits me best, but for summer, this is really nice. So just when you want something light, you know what, I think I'm going to end up mixing in my tan drops, maybe with this. But nice, no scent to it, which is wonderful. Feels really nice on the skin. Doesn't look too greasy or shiny. I like it. Okay. Oh, P.Calm came out with this sleeping mask, which I'm going to open it now. I don't know. It's got like a light thing on it. I don't know. We'll give it a whirl. Or just open it up and play with it. I wonder if you need to charge it or... Okay, here we go. Let's see what this is. Wow. It's heavy. It's very heavy. Made in Korea. So it looks like it's got a red light device, so you're supposed to put it on. But how would you charge it? It's possible I'm not that smart to figure it out. I need cameraman, but he's gone. Okay, let me look at the box, which is mostly... As part of your nighttime routine, generously apply the serum mask. Remove LED vibrating device that's inside the container and push it against your skin? I don't know. I'm going to have to play with that. Or maybe there's a... I don't know. So it just comes in this thing, but... I guess I don't get how this is supposed to work, but I'll have to go online and figure that out myself. It doesn't vibrate. To me, it seems like it would have to be charged, but there's nowhere to charge it, so... Oh, here we go. Batteries. There's a little thing to protect them. Now it all makes sense. Okay, now it's going to work, I bet. There we go. It feels nice. I didn't put on the moisturizer, but yeah. Okay. I get it. I get it. I'm curious what type of LED it is. Is it just red light? Does it have infrared light? It just says LED. I'm going to have to do more digging because if you're prone to melasma, you don't want to be using any infrared, near infrared light on it because it can make the melasma worse. LED in certain nanometers is good, but different nanometers are not good. So yeah, but very interesting, unique. And then when it comes off, you got this and a little stick, and there we go. Okay, well, that's unique. Although it seems like kind of a waste to dump this whole thing after you're done. You know what I mean? I'm sure you could probably just buy new batteries, but yeah. Okay, I think that's all I've got. Well, I had 2 new eyeliners, but I don't have makeup on, so I think I'm going to put those on afterwards. So anyway, curious if you have any new goodies or any thoughts on these. Totally random assortment. I couldn't even make a whole routine out of it, but nice new products. So anyway, thanks so much. I'll see you guys more tomorrow. Bye, guys.